Hey everybody, we're here in the End of the Hood Show shop today, and we've got Shannon's truck in here, 6.2, one of the recall ones, but his is not under the recall yet. Mobil Supercar oil, 0W40, that's what they're wanting us to put in there, because that's going to fix the problem, right? Well, probably not. Sounds like a Band-Aid to us, but there is some legitimacy there. This is the oil filter. We've cut it apart. You wonder what you can do? Well, in this case, we don't have the recall for this truck yet, so we've cut it apart. We've inspected, took the pleats, opened them up, looked in here. We've got an oil filter cutter to do this. You can cut your finger with it too. It works great. But we didn't find even a speck of metal on either side of this. The oil didn't look too bad, but we're gonna change it. So what's happening with these things? The official report is saying there could be a problem with the way the crankshaft is ground or debris in the engine from when it was manufactured. You know, this truck has only got like a little over 30,000 miles on it. It should not be doing this. So they want this 0W40 oil in there, and you think, well, what good does it do to increase the viscosity, right? Well, at higher RPM, you don't typically need as much viscosity. But at lower RPM, you're pulling a trailer, driving through town, that upper number is going to be critical, because as that thing spins, think about it, you know, you're spinning faster, you're moving that oil, you're building up that film in there, providing protection. But if you slow down and you're really torquing this thing, you're going to have a lot of load with low viscosity. If you want wear, well, low viscosity is the way to do it, but it's great for EPA ratings and fuel mileage and such like that. So we are going to switch this oil. The other thing you got to be wary of is the P0016. That is a camshaft crankshaft correlation error code, and this vehicle has one. So that's telling us something's going on, but we haven't got a recall notice yet. We're expecting one. We hope to get one. If not, we're going to work through the channels that we can to see if we can get something figured out, because a truck this new shouldn't be having that problem. This one's still under warranty, general warranty, but we want to make sure we can hopefully get it in there. But a lot of times, a lot of us can't. We know we've got the same vehicle as somebody else, should be covered by recall because it's the exact same part number, the exact same failure, but it's just the way it worked out when they got a recall. Some people are forced to make recalls, and when they are, there's a cutoff, which is crappy. Who eats it? The consumer. That's the way it goes when that happens. You know, if you're not under the recall, you're stuck. But this is the oil, and you're probably gonna have to do like us. You know, it's been such a run on it. We had to buy this right off of Amazon and wait almost 3 weeks for it, because you could not get it at any parts store. Everybody's wanting something else. But this is the Dexos approved, GM approved and certified Mobil Supercar oil. So that's what you can do. Inspect your oil filter closely. Make sure you get a cutter to cut that apart. You don't want to cut yourself up, and see what you see. We're going to send it an oil sample as well to Amazon, or not to Amazon. We got an oil filter, or oil. We got a little oil here, but we're going to put that in a proper container. We've cleaned that one out thoroughly, water, and made sure it was dry before we put oil in there. If you're going to say don't put that in there with water, there was no water left in there. But we're going to send that sample in and see what we get for contaminants, and I'm betting we're going to get a few, especially with that P0016 light. Hope that helps out a little bit. We're getting this question by email so much, I just want to start directing people to a little video to explain what's going on, because it's a lot of work to keep responding to the email. I'll have to do one of those copy-paste things and just send the same thing back to everybody. Take care, everybody. We'll see you on Under the Hood.